Well, a look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Levine is out there with Harden. Then it's Collins. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Wembanyama in at center. And for Oklahoma City, Allen is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Roddy in at the 3 slot. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Allen outside. Roddy the pass to Edwards. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Harden. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Harden's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Rockets. Quickly up top, guarded by Harden. Over in the corner, Edwards. Nailed from three-point land.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Harden scanning the floor, and they come right back with their own 3 points. Harden's got his second bucket of the night. Harden's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Allen outside. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Roddy, guarded by Levine. Roddy the pass to Allen. They grab their own miss. And here's Edwards from the arc. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Harden, no good. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Mavericks in Dallas. Pass to Eason. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Like how selfless Quickley was on that play, just creating team offense.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Here's Quickley. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Oklahoma City moving it around. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Harden. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. The Thunder with the lead. And we're taking a glance here at the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent. They are all in on the future.
Absolutely. You open up the coverage there to see what they have, and they are not bare. Massive amounts of first-round draft choices for this front office, and that goes along with some of the young talent they've already identified. This team could get very good very fast with all of that.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
The pass to Allen. He tries for 3. Rockets with the rebound. On the wing, Levine. He has yet to score. Harden the pass to Wembanyama. Bridges against Edwards. And stolen by Eason. Shoots from 12. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 8.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Harden outside. A 3-ball. Eason grabs the board.
One player sometimes can drag down your offenses. He seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
All the officials are all over that one.
First personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game. For the 3. The Rockets with another miss.
And his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Here's Joe. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Harden outside. The Rockets again can't hit.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Smith, the pass to Aldama. Here's Joe. Knocks down the three ball. Joe's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's tipped. Here's Wembanyama. Allen with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Thunder have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. A new lineup here for Houston.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Rockets trail by 13. Here's Simmons looking to end the run. Eason grabs the board. Well, Thunder have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And it's Smith penetrating. Good on the shot.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And here is Poole. Misses off the left iron.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Joe passes to Smith. From deep three-point land. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Yeah, the hustle from Simmons on D.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
We've got Anthony Edwards. And it's Joe in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Simmons. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Pass to Clowney. A three-pointer, no good. Rockets trail by 13. To the paint. The kick out to Poole. Now here's Simmons. D right on him. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Here's Joe. He's got 5, and the call is going to be yes, it is an illegal screen.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Mavericks. On the wing, Isaac passes it to Poole. Simmons on the wing. Back to Poole. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Poole's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Houston. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Simmons against Quickly. No good, unable to end this run.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now, interviewing former players, they say what they miss most is the camaraderie. What about you, Greg?
I would say, Kevin, right behind the camaraderie is another C word, the competition. And there's no doubt that there's only a few ways that you could ever feed that. Playing at the highest level, being a member of the National Basketball Association, that's something special.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Barnes.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Houston making a switch here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for JaVale McGee. John Collins comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Levine's checked in for Poole. And James Harden subbed in for Simmons.
Don't let Quickly's build fool you. He can compete inside against some tough opponents.
Harden against Quickly. Here's Wembanyama. Harden outside. On the wing, Levine. Fires for three. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Great preparation by Levine. Getting to his spot and set to let it fly.
Here's Clowney. No scoring in this one. Here's Roddy. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Rockets trailed by 7. Lets a floater go. And Wembanyama. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Pass to Clowney. Over Collins. And the rejection by Collins. Shot clock at 5. Edwards passes to Roddy. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Houston. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Bridges left side. Over Edwards. Bridges misses.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Quickly against Collins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Defensively, you have to account for Quickly when he's on the floor. He knows how to generate offense in a hurry.
When we talk about Emmanuel Quickly, Brent, his last name really describes him well, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is fast, a source of immediate energy that provides this team a spark, especially on offense. This guy can be really aggressive.
Eason with it. He's picked up by Collins, and they pick up 2. Eason's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, Smith looking now to dish to the guys who are wide open.
Harden the pass to Wembanyama. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Allen. Collins against Eason. Pass to Quickly. Harden with the defensive effort. Rockets trail by 9. Here's Bridges. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who he's a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's the pass to Eason. Back to Smith. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Thunder lead by 9.
That wasn't easy. Dennis Smith Jr. with a high degree of difficulty on that one.
Harden outside. 44 seconds left in the first half.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Joe. Guarded by Levine. They get the rebound. Pass to Joe. Here's Eason. Goes back up, and the layup is good. Eason's got 11.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Harden the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Harden. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go.
Collins just understanding that his length can...
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their lead at 11 points to end.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
25.
And what a show being put on here for the right out of the gates. It was Oklahoma City setting the tone. At one point, their devastating offensive assault pushed their lead out to 15 points. And that's going to do it for...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done is Tari Eason.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's foul. Harrison Barnes is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's McGee. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Simmons in at the guard position. Quickly kicks to Edwards. Banked in off the glass. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The kick out to Poole. Houston moving it around. And another 3 for Houston.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
And stolen by Simmons. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is drawing it hires far and wide, including some who know their hoops, like LeBron James. LeBron says he's for sure a generational talent. Everybody's been a unicorn over the last few years, but he's more like an alien. Nobody has ever seen anyone as tall as he is, but as fluid and as graceful as he is out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree. He is different. And the Rockets making a change here. Isaac's checked in. The Thunder leading by 9. From 10 feet out, here's Allen. And it's sent back by Isaac. Here's Levine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Now a veteran in this league. Levine wants to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Simmons against Quickly. Pass to Eason. Collins with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Simmons inside. Quickly covering. Feeds to Simmons. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Houston ball.
And you love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Shot clock at 2. Collins finds Bridges. Levine for 3, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. So for the Rockets. Then Wembanyama. He's checked in for Isaac. And it's Harden in for Simmons. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Levine passes to Collins. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Over in the corner, Edwards. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Back to Wembanyama. And he could not get this one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
And the Thunder making a change here. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Roddy. Here's Joe, guarded by Harden. Clock at 6. To stop the drought, Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Levine. Defense right on him. And Wembanyama throws it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. He pulls it in. The Thunder leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the pass to Roddy. With the drive. And he makes good on the layup.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
On the wing, Bridges fires it up, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
And the first one drops. Collins checked in for Oklahoma City. Smith comes in for Edwards. He doesn't get the second one. Thunder have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Collins. Rockets trail by 8. Harden outside. Floats it out for Wembanyama. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
The Thunder have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
For the Rockets, JaVale McGee's checked in for Wembanyama. Barnes comes in for Bridges, and it's Ben Simmons in for Zach LaVine. Count that one, and the Thunder lead by 8.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbound.
And they double up Simmons. Barnes kicks to Harden. Simmons finds Barnes. And some nice passing there by Houston. 5 to shoot. Simmons passes to Harden. Looking to get it going. Second chance shot. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Isaac. Harden outside. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got 8 points.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Smith, and there's the drive, and that one good.
They are just killing them on the interior. Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And Simmons kicks to Harden. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Thunder.
42.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Tari Easton is out there with Allen. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Dennis Smith. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
To the inside. Here's Eason. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Thunder making a switch here. Quickly is checked in. Houston with a big group substitution here. And Benyama, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. John Collins comes in for Isaac. Mikal Bridges checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Levine subbed in for Ben Simmons. Here's Harden. Good. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And finishing through contact, nothing new for Harden. He welcomes it, and boy, can that be demoralizing to the defense.
Here's Eason, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. "60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Eason passes to Quickly. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Eason. Here's Allen. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
Pass to Allen. Here's Joe. Guarded by Levine. Here's Joe. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. And here they go. And there's Bridges on the assist by Collins. It's a tie ball game.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Pass to Joe. Takes the three. Drills it from outside.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
The Rockets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Harden the pass to Collins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Collins has got his first points of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Quickly finds Edwards. On the wing quickly. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You could put that ball just about anywhere for Jared Allen. Puts those long arms to great use.
Harden against Quickly. Bridges outside. And Banyama.
How about the rookie? The big shot. Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Tari Eason.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
And the Thunder making a change here. Bodies checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Here's quickly. At the elbow, it's Allen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
James Harden. He's checked in for the Rockets. Out to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wembanyama. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Edwards. Nice D from Levine.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Edwards inside. And Wembanyama on him. And the shot goes down.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Harden to pass to Wembanyama. Over Allen. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Harden.
How do you like that? I mean, the rookie stepping up big time.
Here's Edwards. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. And the Thunder lead by 3.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
And Wembanyama. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Drains it from downtown.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Timeout called the Rockets. They're behind by 4. 44 seconds left in the fourth. And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Isaac comes in for John Collins. And it's Ben Simmons in for Levine. Harden, no good.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
James Harden. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Really known as a microwave scorer, Quickly's fearlessness is what allows him to really get cooking.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
And here's Harden for 3. Houston with a new 14. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're up by 4. 24 seconds left in the game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Mikal Bridges. First personal foul. 13 fouls.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Emmanuel Quickly.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. And so Simmons will bring it up for Houston. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, You can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Isaiah Joe.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Quickly against Harden, and a wide open look for Wembanyama. Got it.
And Harden seeks out contact. Sometimes it seems like he prefers to try to score through.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Emmanuel quickly.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 5. 3 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
This is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Harden inside the 3-point line. Misses there. So we see the Thunder get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that.
We triumphant. You best be taking.